Hey guys, so carrying on from my last video where I showed you exactly what was in my makeup bag, I thought I would show you the rest of my makeup collection that I don't necessarily use on a day-to-day basis, like the stuff that's in my makeup bag, but it's still there if I feel the need for a change. So I'm going to take you through that now, and I hope you enjoy it. So normally my makeup is on this fireplace here. I've just got like loads of random stuff, so like a skull, 2 Teletubby pose, don't ask, 2 empty bottles of Coke, some dry flowers from, I think it was like an old Valentine's Day rose bouquet, and flowers from my sister's wedding, some necklaces, a bracelet, a picture of me and my friend Heather, 2 necklaces hanging off of my jewellery box, a McFly Pioneer poster / certificate thing, and then a All You Need Is Love and a cat little plaque thing. And then here, this sort of shelf bit on the mantelpiece type fireplace is where I keep all my spare makeup and spare brushes and stuff like that. So I will now take you through what is actually in the rest of my makeup collection. This is the main storage situation for my spare makeup, and it's just a set of Perspex drawers with a Perspex top, and I just got this on eBay for about £12 or something, but my makeup collection is getting considerably larger, so I'm going to have to invest in another 1 or 2 of those. And yeah, they're kind of mismatched. I've tried to organise it properly in drawers and sort of lipstick stands and stuff, but we'll see how we get on. I will go through the foundations that I've got. First we have a 24-hour Revlon Colorstay makeup for combination to oily skin in the shade 150 Buff Chamois with SPF 6. Then we have a Stila One Step Corrector skin tone correcting brightening serum, so it's just like a primer. You put this on before your makeup. Next is the No. 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation for an all-day shine-free look with a soft even finish, SPF 15. Then there's the, it's rubbed off, but it's the Collection 200, also known as Collection now, in the shade Light. Then we have a small sample of Rimmel London BB Cream in matte SPF 15 Light. I'm not too much of a fan of BB creams. I find that they don't give me the coverage that I want. Same with CC creams, to be honest. I don't really know the difference, but this is a 9-in-1 skin perfecting super makeup. So yeah, I've kept it just because it's matte and you never know. Next up with the concealers is the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer. It's got 3 steps. It's got, see if I can open this one-handed. It's got the powder on top that you use to set everything in place, but then you've also got these 2 side by side. You can use them obviously depending on your skin tone, so you can use just one or just the other, but I think they're meant for concealing different things. So like the lighter one is an under eye brightening concealer. The other one is a Super Wear face concealer, and then it's the concealing powder. So yeah, it's pretty good. I find that it creases quite easily under the eyes, so maybe this is more of a concealer for spots and blemishes, stuff like that. The next foundation is one that I've been using till recently, and it's the MAC Match Master SPF 15 foundation. Just stopped using it because it was the wrong shade. I was having to use this and this Clinique one that was too light to kind of get a match, but even then it was still coming out really, really orange. But I have recently purchased the next shade up of the Clinique, and it seems to be a perfect match. The MAC I'm just going to use maybe when I've got a bit more of a tan, because it is a really, really good foundation. Next we move on to some lip products. So these are just like lip balms, lip softeners, that kind of thing. So I've got 2 EOS balms. One I bought myself and one was given to me at Christmas. both in the strawberry flavour. Then I have a Sleek Makeup Pout Polish SPF 15, and it's just a tinted lip conditioner, so it's like very, very lightly tinted, so like hardly any colour. Excuse the lipstick on my hand, by the way. Then we have a Blistex Relief Cream. This is really good if you've got really bad chapped lips, dry lips, or if you've got any cold sores or anything like that, that's really good as well. And then I've got this that I haven't actually tried yet, but I might start using this before bed. It's the Etrabel Lip Lift Peel, and I'm guessing it's, okay, it says here it's a preparatory, you're not going to be able to see that, are you? No. Preparatory exfoliator for the delicate lip area. I'm guessing it's just to get rid of any dry skin before applying any lipstick. Then we move on to the actual lipsticks here, and first we have an Estee Lauder Cranberry Creme, and that looks like that. So it's just a very dusky pink nude colour. Then next alongside that is the Barry M 160, which is a really like deep plum. You'll see like a theme with my lipsticks, by the way. Next we have the MAC Absolute Power in a matte lipstick, and it's like a deep red. Next to that is another MAC, but it's the MAC Plush Glass, and it's just like a shimmery lip plumping type gloss, but I'm not a huge gloss fan, so I don't really wear that. Next we have the Rimmel Diva Red, which is that kind of shade. Not really my kind of red, but you never know when the occasion will crop up. Then we have this Playboy lipstick, which is just your classic Pillar Box Red. Then we have number 17, New Black. This is the darkest shade I have. Doing this one-handed is very difficult. So yeah, that's the darkest shade I have. It's got loads of stipples on it from using a brush. Then we have the Revlon Colourburst Lipstick 010 Plum, and that's in that shade. Then we have the Kate Moss 107, which is just a really nice pinky red. Next are 3 Illamasquas. This is, what's this? This is Shard, and it's a purple. Next is Control. I think this is the purple that's very similar to my nail varnish. Next I've got ESP, which was given to me as a present, and it is the most unreal colour of purple. It's like a really metallic colour, and the colour payoff is amazing as well with Illamasqua lipsticks. Then behind that we have the Sleek True Colour Lipstick Sheen in Cherry, which again is a dark red, but it has pink on it. That's lovely. So yeah, that will give you the true colour. Oh, come on. Right. Then we have 2 Apocalypse lip lacquers. I think these would be better if they were maybe a bit more matte. They remain quite glossy, and the smell's a bit weird as well, but I'll just see if I can show you quickly. So yeah, it's just got the applicator wand like that. The colour payoff's really good, and the colours that they do are amazing, but the smell and the consistency I'm not really a fan of. Okay, so next to that is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing today and that I bought today, and it's the MUA Luxe London lip, I want to say lipstick, but it's in a lip gloss form in the shade Reckless, but it dries matte, which is what I've got on my hand, and it literally does not budge. I've washed my hands twice since putting this on and use alcohol antibacterial gel, and it hasn't budged, so good luck to me tonight taking this off. But this has literally just got the gloss applicator wand in there as well, just like the Apocalypse lipsticks as well. Next to that is the Rouge Edition Velvet in the shade Grand Cru with a matte finish. I've not really tried this one. It's got a gloss wand applicator, but I've just not had the chance to try it out, but I'll have to see if it is as matte as that MUA one, because that MUA one is amazing. And if the red one's anything to go by, I'm definitely going to go back and get some more, because there was a purple one that really caught my attention. Next is, and finally for the lips actually, is the Burt's Bees Lip Shine. I tend to just put this on my lips if I'm at home and it needs a bit of conditioning, because Burt's Bees is really good at conditioning both the skin and the lips, whether it's body like moisturiser or this for the lips. So I really like that. So in the drawers, this top drawer we have two mirrors. One is Ruby and Millie, and one, I'm not actually sure where this one's from, but it's just a really cute compact double-sided one zoomed in. Same with that one, that one's a compact as well. In this drawer I have some fellow vloggers business cards. These were actually from a while ago now, but yeah, just from some lovely ladies that I met at an event once, so I've got those in there. Next drawer I have two bronzers, both powders. I've got the Collection Bronze Glow Mosaic in the shade Radiant, I think, but it's a little bit too shimmery for my liking, I'm sure you can tell, and that's why it's just in there. And this is the bronze that I was using up until maybe 2-3 months ago when I got the Rimmel one, I think it was, and it's just the standard chocolate one. It went really weird. I don't know if it's because of the foundation that I was using or the brush or whatever, but it started to go to the point where I couldn't actually use it. It wasn't powdery, it just had like a glossy finish over the top, so I had to like go scratching at it to see if I could get it. And you can use it now, but I don't know, I kind of like what I'm using at the moment, so I'm not going to be changing that. Does smell good though. And then my bottom drawer just has some eye products. We have the 24-Hour Colour Tattoo by Eye Studio in the colour 40 Permanent Taupe, and it's just a browny grey type colour. Then we have a small NYX Nude Matte Shadow in the shade I Have a Headache, and it's just a very pale beige. Then we have the Super Lashes by Maybelline Big Eyes Waterproof. There's a section for the upper lashes and a section for the lower lashes. The lower lashes brush is a lot smaller. However, I don't find that this gives me as much of a curl, and not a lot of product goes onto my eyelashes using this, as well as the Benefit They're Real, which is what I'm using at the moment. Then we have what I received in my glossy box this month, and it's the Me Eyeline Eye Pencil in Clay, which is a light brown. I then have a refill for my Estee Lauder eyebrow pencil. I've got the Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner in black. That is a repurchase for when the one I'm using runs out. I've got the They're Real push-up liner from Benefit. Not a fan of the application whatsoever or the formula, so if anyone wants this, let me know. I have got the Simple Kind to Eyes eye makeup corrector pen. So this is great if you mess up your eyeliner, just to tidy it up a bit. Then I've got the eyeshadow primer by Absolute New York. Haven't used this. I've found that I don't really need a primer, so yeah, I'll have to give that a go. And that is that done pretty much. Don't think I've left anything out that isn't there. But what I do have to show you now are my eyeshadows and my brushes and stuff like that. Moving on to makeup applicators and makeup brushes. I keep all my spare makeup brushes, all the single ones, in this old Yankee Candle jar. The first one is this one from Max Factor, and it is the foundation brush. Then I have this small black one that I'm not actually sure where it's from, but I used to apply my concealer with this brush, but I find it a bit too stiff. Then I have this Mironess brush, which is a really soft bristle brush. It is really good for applying concealer and also for applying eyeshadow. This next brush is an Immete Makeup L312 lip brush. Very thin, very precise. However, I don't normally use lip brushes, so that one is currently unused. Then we have the Real Techniques stippling brush. Not that sure how to use this brush. A lot of people use it for their foundation, but I find that it doesn't work my foundation good. Wow, that's really good English. I find that it doesn't really work my foundation in well, so I'm not all that sure on how to use this one. So if you know, write in the comments below, please. Next, we have this Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. So it's basically a beauty blender by the Chapman sisters. I have never used a beauty blender before, so I'm really excited to see how this works with liquid foundation. They say that it absorbs a lot of foundation, but that it's really good at achieving that kind of flawless result. So really hoping that this works. And then I have got a little kit. Some of the brushes aren't in here, they're actually in my makeup bag, but these are the ones that I don't use as often. You've got this bigger brush, which is the Duo Fiber Face Brush with really soft bristles. You've got the smaller one, which is the Duo Fiber Contour Brush. Then you've got these smaller ones. What's that one? It's the Brow Brush. Then next to that, the Accent Brush. And then next to that, the Fine Liner Brush. I use these two in the sort of inner corners of my eyes when applying eyeshadow. And this one I have yet to use because I don't really use powders or anything for my eyeshadows. Not my eyeshadows, sorry, my eyebrows. So that is currently not used. And my nail varnish matches the brushes. That's amazing. So yeah, that's just that little set there. Moving on to my eyeshadow palettes. Not till recently I got into eyeshadows and stuff like that. Because of my oily skin, I thought that I couldn't wear eyeshadows. And when I was younger, before developing my own sort of skincare routine, my face was extremely oily, so my eyeshadow would crease very quickly, very easily. But now that I've got some kind of skincare routine down and I use a powder after applying my makeup, it seems to have settled it slightly. So this is the Illamasqua in the Compliment palette, and it's just got 4 shades there. So you've got a really gold shade on the top left, a cream brown shade on the right. Bottom left you have a sort of mauvey plummy shade, and bottom right you've got a glittery purple, and the shade names are Slink, Focus, Queen of the Night and Forgiveness. Next we have a small little NYX Adorable palette, and they're just those shades. The brown towards the centre has a shimmer to it, but then the others, actually no, the this one and this one both have shimmers, but then the other 4 are matte. Right, on to the last 2 palettes. Sorry this has been really mishmashed, guys, but my phone either was dying halfway through filming or it was telling me I had no memory left, so I've had to keep transferring videos. I was hoping this would be a lot slicker than it's actually being, but it's not. So yeah, anyway, this is the Sleek Makeup Palette in these shades here. The shades are from left to right. Orbit, Ink, Highness, Noir, June, Pillow Talk, Thunder, Maple, Flesh, Paper Bag, Villain and Fern. The ones that I use the most are this one here, which is Villain, and this one, which is Maple, which is the plum and the sort of maroony type colour. And then the last palette is this great massive thing. It has got 60, I think, different coloured eyeshadows. As you can see, this bottom right hand corner is the one that I use the most. And yeah, that is literally all of my makeup collection. So yeah, excuse all the mishmashness of all of these little bits of footage, but my phone is an idiot. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have tried any of the makeup that I mentioned in the video, or if you have any alternatives to it or any suggestions as to better ones. But yeah, give this a big thumbs up, share it, like it, comment down below, and I will see you next Wednesday with another beauty, fashion or crazy extravaganza. Bye guys.